Hey everyone, this is Geeky Panda here, your tactical degenerate. We like split games, and I've been kind of wanting to make this video for a while, and I just said, you know what, screw it. In this video, I'm going to discuss the top 10 things about being a content creator. Now, a content creator could be a lot of things. You could be a streamer for sites like Twitch or YouTube. You can be a video creator, including, YouTube, TikTok, all that other stuff too. You could be an influencer on like Instagram, all that dandy stuff. In hindsight here, I'm gonna talk more about like the gaming side of things, because I'm a gaming content creator through and through here, but I do like to go to conventions to just geek out and have fun. So just to get a little bit a heads up about me, I've been a content creator for a long time. I originally started my YouTube channel, like the OG YouTube channel, way back in the day of like 06, 07, and this channel I have currently right now on YouTube is here since 2012, and I started streaming on Twitch about 2018, and then that's really what kind of kicked off the streaming side of my content. So, but you can also find me in other social media platforms, including TikTok as well. So I'm kind of a little bit here, a little bit there, but YouTube and Twitch are my two big main platforms. Now, it's all going to be done in like 10 different things, basically, since it's a top 10 video. So first and foremost, it's okay to start out with nothing. No, I'm actually being dead serious. When I first started my original YouTube channel, I only had my computer that I had at the time and a point and shoot camera, which I don't even think those existed anymore, which is kind of fucking crazy when you think about it. But yeah, I had a point and shoot camera. Some of the content I do, like my vlogs and stuff like that, I capture myself, but other times I did like the potato quality, where you take a camera and capture the TV. It's potato quality. It's called potato quality for a reason, but no. But it's okay to start off with nothing, and most of the times, 9 times out of 10, you already got everything that you need. Cell phone. Honestly, cell phones have come a long way, including providing great, video quality. You can record you record videos on here, take pictures, all that dandy stuff. When it comes to your setup, you probably already got a microphone, hopefully a decent one. A webcam, not necessarily needed, but okay. You don't need to start off with like the best of the best gear, the most expensive stuff. I need to have the best gear, including the best gaming PC, maybe even a streaming PC, a DSLR for my webcam. Yeah, I need a top quality microphone, headset, a capture card, all that. No. It's literally okay to start with what you have. Even now with the Xbox Series and PlayStation 5, you can stream off those consoles just fine. You don't have to start, you don't have to start off with like a certain basic thing. You can sometimes just look with what you have and just run with it, basically. It's kind of like the thing where I look at it as like you're starting small, but you're aiming high. When you do want to upgrade it slowly and gradually. Don't do like all these things all at once. Just kind of think to yourself, I've started off as a content creator. Now, what do I need? Like, people have been complaining my mic quality could be better, so let me invest in a better microphone or a headset. Those cost, $50 to $80. I had a Blue Snowball mic that served me well for $50. I was at, okay, I need to eventually have a better capture card. Okay, well, those usually cost like 150 to 180, a little bit pricey, but you can make it last a while before you actually need to upgrade it again, because nowadays it comes standard, like you can record at a higher frames per second and a higher quality. You get what I'm saying here. Like, if you're especially looking at the webcam side, like, oh, I need to buy DSLR. No, you fucking don't. That's like end game scenario, basically. Don't, like, unless you already have it, then why not? By all means, yeah, if you already got a DSLR, why not use it? I got one, but I don't use it because I got my webcam here. It's a lot easier. So I used to use my DSLR to record my videos back then when I'm doing IRL stuff and vlogs, but no, it's okay to start off with little to nothing and just kind of gradually grow from it. Just don't start off with buying everything all at once and then realizing it's not for you, and then you quit, and then you all got all this useless gear. I've seen it happen too many fucking times, including one of my friends too. Number 2, trying to find your content creator persona honestly takes time. Now, the best advice I can give is just be yourself. Don't try to emulate popular content creators out there. I've seen plenty of people do that. People call out for being a copycat. Just kind of, it does take time to kind of like, with your personality kind of morph into like that content creator personality. Just again, be yourself. I call myself the tactical degenerate fucking weeb. I can be energetic, I can be lazy. there'll be shenanigans and all of that stuff. It's like, yeah, no, that's Panda. Like, if you meet me IRL, you're gonna get, you know, the same Panda you see online, you know? There's nothing really much different here. I might be a little tired, but hey, but yeah, no, it honestly does take time to kind of get your, like, to settle in with your, like, you know, your leading, you know, persona. Like, I don't want to use persona, but it's kind of like, you know, like when it's on, it's like, okay, awesome. But again, just be yourself. Next up is being a content creator can mean multiple things, but if you want to be a streamer and you think to yourself, oh, I can be a video creator like a YouTuber, easy. No, they're two different fucking beasts, and it's vice versa too. If you want to be a YouTuber, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll have the same success or an easier path in streaming. Same with being a streamer. Okay, I'm a streamer, but I want to do videos. It might not, you know, they're two different beasts basically. And when you're doing videos, a lot goes into video sometimes, depending on what you do, including like making a script, if it's like a vlog like this, editing process, all that dandy stuff. When you're streaming, you're like, bam, in the moment now. I got to be engaging, all that stuff. I can't just be streaming and just, you know, say nothing to the people, or just be like, just be like a dull person, just kind of casually playing. Like, you really don't need to stream, to be honest. Honestly, it's just, they're two different beasts. So you just got to be careful about that. You might be good at one, but not necessarily be good at the other. Like, it's hard to kind of find that balancing point. Like, for me, it was a learning curve because, you know, I was a YouTuber first, then I became a streamer, so I slowly started learning more and more things, and now I'm kind of like, okay, I kind of do like the best of, you know, have my own thing going on there, but, you know, just remember that. 4, do not, whatever fucking reason, and I'm actually being 110% fucking serious, do not join an MCN or a multi-channel network. Yeah, multi-channel network. Now, for instance, one of the biggest ones back in the day was Machinima, and Machinima was stupidly popular back then. I'm not gonna fucking lie, I watched Machinima a lot because they had a lot of creators on there, but multi-channel networks rarely ever do any good for you. They're gonna preach to you that, oh, we're gonna help increase your revenue, we're gonna spread the word about you, all that data stuff. We're gonna have someone, a dedicated manager or, you know, person right there to help you out. They're gonna sell you so many things to try to get you to sign the fucking contract. And when you sign the contract, it's just literally like the rug is pulled from underneath. And that's another thing. Read the fucking contracts, whether you're doing like a partnership or sponsorship, read the fucking contracts. But never, for whatever fucking reason, join an MCN or multi-channel network. 9 times out of 10, they are extremely predatory to content creators who just don't know any better. Like, one of the things about them, like one of the controversies, is people didn't read this, you know, the contract and realize they've been locked in and they can't, you know, like, okay, you're taking my revenue, you're not doing much for me, why the fuck am I making, you know, the content? But in this thing, any content I make, you know, I have to do it under this channel, under the MCN, and I'm losing out a lot. You know, it's like you're being hung out to dry, like you're kind of like a slave drone in a sense. So don't join an MCN, just fucking don't, and read contracts. Again, whether it be, you know, sponsorships or partnerships, read the contracts. Consistency is the best way to grow, and the consistency is the mother of all tactics at this point. When it comes down to it, you've got to be consistent in order to grow. You can't just simply rely on like 1 or 2 videos, maybe 3, to kind of get your name out there, or, oh, I streamed a couple of times, or, you know, why am I not growing? Well, think about it this way. I always like to, you know, say this. The amount of content creators just starting out is so fucking high. Like, what makes you different? Like, if I look at a content creator and I'd be like, oh, he just started making content within the month, he's got some stuff out there, okay, but is he even gonna fucking last? Like, I don't know, you know, he might just make, like, it's like a one-trick pony, or that single hit that gets them somewhere a little bit, but then just goes out into obscurity. Just be consistent. When you're making content, honestly, make a schedule and kind of stick to it best you can. Don't think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna work every day on content. No, fuck no. Burnout is real. Honestly, no, the burnout is fucking real. Do not overburden yourself with making content every day. The people who make content every day even take breaks, you know, like have days off. Make a schedule, try to keep up with it. If you need to modify it as you go, because again, more than enough, you're probably already working a job, and you don't kind of, you know, it's going to take a lot of time and energy to be a content creator, and you're already working, so you already got, the energy you have left is honestly kind of like, ugh. You know, it honestly is. That's why, you know, the burnout is so fucking real. The amount of people who start being content creator is almost the same amount that leave, that stop being content creator. I might even suggest maybe even more. No, like it's just, there's a lot of people will start and a lot of people will leave on the same day. Next up, number 6, your community is important to you, so be engaging. If you made a video and people commented on it, feel free to comment on, to respond to those comments. Always be actively engaging with your viewers, even if there's no one watching or there's maybe one person talking to you. Actively engage with them. One of my community members always feels kind of awkward. Feels a little awkward being like the only person talking. I'm like, no, I don't care. You're talking with me. I will engage with you, whether it be one person or 1,000. I'm going to be as engaging as I can. If you're going to conventions, maybe organize like, hey, I'm going to this convention. Anyone else going? You want to meet up? All that dandy stuff. Now, remember, engaging and growing your community is important. I do recommend Discord to help grow your community. It really does help out a lot. You won't please everyone. You get ready to make content that you might lose some people out from it, or not all the people will enjoy it, you know, and it's okay. That's why the content you make doesn't appeal to everyone. It's going to happen, you know. Why? If you try to appeal to everyone, no one's gonna like it, in a sense, you know. So just remember that. Finding your content, whether it's popular or niche, and this is really interesting here. Like, honestly, it's kind of hard to figure out, but one of the best things I can recommend is, okay, what games do you like? Do you like that you enjoy a lot? Do you like playing games like Call of Duty or stuff like that? Or you playing games like Squad? I go with that. And if you think to yourself, you know, it's like, okay, popular games are popular for a reason because they got a lot of people trying to make content from it, so you're kind of buried. But a niche title has kind of the opposite effect. Yeah, it's niche, but it's niche for a reason. So, you know, yeah. The best way to do it is concentrate on a game or two, having being your main focus, you know. And then you can have like a side piece of the pie that adds a bit more variety. Like, for instance, 70 to 75% could be your main focus content, while 25 to 30% could be your variety content. And it's okay, because again, if you're sticking specifically to one game only, it's kind of a gamble, because what happens when the popularity goes down? Well, your viewership and your numbers might affect it as well. And if the game is niche, you might grow more slowly than others. So that's why it's kind of good to kind of focus on a few things here and there, like 1 or 2 or 3, and then kind of add in the variety in there too, to kind of fluff things up a bit, you know, to kind of have a little spice of life. And again, I know that I said try not to make content, try not to have the content be for everyone, but it's okay to have a little variety, you know, especially if it kind of overlaps within the shared spaces. That often works out best. Number 8, ignore the fucking numbers. I've had it so many content creators, friends talk to me being like, I've been making content and honestly the numbers do not reflect the amount of work, blood, sweat, and tears I put into this. Like, what's going on? Well, just ignore the fucking numbers. When you first start streaming or making videos or whatever, you are literally a small fish in a big fucking ocean. Like, take it for instance, you are a goldfish in the Pacific Ocean, the entirety of the Pacific Ocean. And the Pacific Ocean is fucking big, if we're going a little, you know, do a little geography here. So the more you know, grow, your numbers will slowly, you know, rise up. It's just ignore it, you know, just don't worry about the numbers for now. Just get your content out there and start making a presence for yourself. Again, it's hard to find it. It's hard to find your rhythm. It's hard to find your niche. It kind of like all things come in time. And even now, I look at my numbers and I kind of like see where I'm going. But most of the time, I'm like, okay, let's just keep on fucking going. You know, let's just keep doing what I do best and just make content and enjoy myself and have fun with people around. Because if you worry about the numbers too much, you're just going to be so demoralized. And I've seen it fucking happen time and time and time again. It's a demoralizing effect. So stop it and just have fun and enjoy yourself. Making content for money. Another thing that a lot of people getting into content creating think it's like, oh, I can make money out of this and I can be, you know, this could be my job. Well, yes, you can be a content creator and make a living out of this, but the percentage is really fucking small, like 1 or 2%. Actually has like a living fucking wage, and even then it you know, it's only a very small percentage of that actually is living, like, you know, has money. And if all you care about is money, it's going to kind of cloud your judgment. It's just going to follow you because you're not going to be happy about it because you're not making money. Again, you're new. what the fuck, you know, who the fuck are you, basically? It's a lot of content creators out there, including myself, actually has jobs. For those able to, you know, be a full-time content creator, it's either they are in a position that they can go full-time, which is awesome and amazing. They are in a position where maybe they're with someone who can help support them in their endeavors, which their significant other is fucking amazing as well. And again, or maybe they're just forced into the position in the meantime because maybe they're trying to look for another job, so they're just making content, you know, they're going all in on content in the meantime, which again, I don't blame you, I've done that before too. But yeah, it's okay to monetize your content though, you know, whether have like ads on your videos or your streams or memberships, you know, just don't be too overbearing with the fucking ads, or else it just gets so fucking annoying. I always try to be like, hey, yeah, they're ads, but it's not like it's gonna be overburdened on you. You can use that revenue to help fund your, you know, whatever you need with like games, gear, and all that damn stuff. Now, if you're in the US and if you start making a certain amount of money from content creating, like I believe it's $600 before you have to report it to the IRS. And I said to myself, okay, I'm literally making more than $600 in a year. I might as well turn this into an LLC, which I did. I've turned being a content creator into an LLC. You know, I got a business license and everything, and I could, you know, if I want to sell stuff too, I have a, you know, sales permit. And so everything I do that's related to content creating, the games I buy, the travel expenses, going to conventions, making content, all that dandy stuff, I can use it to write off in my taxes. I would actually look into that too. No, I am actually being dead serious. If you make a certain amount of money, you might as well turn it into an LLC, because you're going to have to report it anyways, which save your receipts, honestly, but, you know, save your receipts. But yeah, it's if your only concentration is to make money, you're going to be extremely frustrated. It's okay to make money from monetize your content. It's totally fine, you know, because you could use those funds to help, you know, make more content, you know, kind of just help feed the machine, keep it going, basically. This is, for the last one, this is a lot of trial and fucking error. I can't tell you how many times I've made fucking mistakes, including uploading a video and I'm like, oh fuck, I could have edited this a lot better. Or I made a video and then I entirely scrapped it because I felt like, no, this is bad, I gotta scrap it. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error. Again, you're also gonna need to have thick skin because, you know, you're gonna have your fair share of trolls and assholes out there, which again, it does fucking suck. And if you're a minority, I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it. Prepare to have thick skin because you're gonna get a lot of shit shoveled in your fucking face. So just kinda, you know, just power through it, brush it off, keep doing what you're doing. Focus on the positives, not on the negatives. Also, feel free to do a bit of research as well. It's, you know, research ways to help if you're making videos. Okay, what will help make my video better? Are there any editing techniques that I could learn to help improve audio as well? What about your streams? Okay, let's see if I can make my streams better. Let me modify my settings on OBS. What about lighting? What about this and that? Always do some research. Also, trends with stream times. What is a good time to stream? There's so much information out there that you can honestly start researching and actually like, okay, I can use this info to kind of figure out what I can do next, you know? So, like for instance, there's like this huge update to a game I'm playing that's coming out soon. Let me start getting ready for that. Let me have something prepped for that in case like new update's coming out. Let me make a video talking about the update and the patch notes and stuff like that. You know, just, you know, get ready. And honestly, that is about it. The top 10 things about being a content creator. Again, this is a culmination of almost 20 fucking years. And Jesus fucking Christ, it's almost 20 fucking years since I've been a content creator. And I know some people are like, well, Panda, why don't you have a bigger number? Again, we all make a lot of mistakes. It's a lot of trial and error, but I'm still growing. I'm still making content and I'm still interacting. I'm still having fun with my community and my viewers, and for those of you watching, I'll still engage with you, and I hope at the end of the day that we all have fun together. That's my main focus. Are we all having fun? Cool, fuck it, let's do this, you know? It's just gonna be one of those things. If it doesn't work out for you, don't be ashamed about it. You gave it your best shot, and you know what? Instead of kind of figuring out like, oh, hey, I would have wondered what it would be like if I was consecrated. Well, you did. And you attempted, and hey, that's a lot more said than done than a lot of people out there. So it's okay to fail. It's okay to walk away and take breaks. Again, burnout is fucking real, but it's all a learning experience. And just gotta remember just to have fun with it too. You can't treat it like a fucking job, or else you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna feel burnt out from it. Like you're just gonna keep feeding a machine that just demands more, and can't keep giving it more than you thought you could. So that's why for me, I'm still with what I do. Like right now with like the job at the hospital, you know, like it's mentally taxing on you. Like, let me just say that. I won't get into too many details here, but it is mentally taxing. But I still, you know, when I'm making content and being around with you guys, I'm like, you know what, let's have some fun. You know, let's just enjoy the moment. So I just want to say thank you all so much for tuning into this video. If you guys have any tips about being a content creator, post right there in the comment box. Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I mean, honestly, I've been thinking about doing like a series on like how to be a content creator, talking about certain things. Again, I don't want to be like my thing, because there's a lot of content creators that started out as a content creator, then they figure like, oh, I will teach you how to be a content creator and grow from it. So there are content creators that teaches you how to be a content creator, which is so, it's the irony of it, but they do get somewhere, and some of their stuff actually does work. Now, granted, some of the tips they give out might not be like the tips back then don't work today. Like, I remember back then it was all about skill videos and machinimas. Now I don't know, honestly. You know, we got a lot of Let's Plays, a lot of highlights and all that dandy shit, but yeah, trial and error, life is study. So, but thank you all so much for checking out this video. Again, if you enjoyed it, hit that comment button. Don't forget to like and subscribe out there. Feel free to tune into my streams, which do happen weekly. And as I almost burp here, feel free to join my Discord. But above all else, thank you all so much for tuning in. And if you are going to start out being a content creator, I wish you all good luck. You know, I hope this video does help you out. So, other than that, this is Geeky Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.